So now that we have our finish line, we can start adding a second level. You can have one game with just one level. That's not really a problem. There's no rule saying you can't do that. The original Mario Brothers or Pong or any of those games, technically probably even Flappy Bird, all of those games only have one level, and you can play around on that level as much as you want. That being said, by adding more levels, you have the ability to add more difficulty, you can make it interesting, and have an actual story develop through your game. And that's kind of cool. You can take it from just an interesting thing that someone's doing kind of without thinking about it to being able to add a narrative and a universe to your actual game that you're creating. So that's kind of cool. How you're going to do that in Unity is by adding a new scene. So what we have to do is create a new scene. See how it says scene right here? This entire project right here is all in one scene, which I, for some reason, have called level 4. Don't ask, long question. But right now we can see what our scene is called by looking at the top level of our hierarchy right here, and they'll tell us. And there's our scene right there. We can see it pretty easily. So what we're going to do now is we're going to press new and new scene. It will create a new scene for us. Right now it's called untitled. And when I hit save, it's going to ask us to save the scene as something. I'm going to put this as level 5. Why not? Because I had level 4 before, might as well have level 5. Sometimes you want to name things better than this, but I did not. So anyways, level 5. And there it is. We have created a brand new level 5. Now, there's a couple of interesting things we can do from here. First, you can go to level 4. If I want to, I can click on the finish line. Can hold down the control button, hit floor. I can hit my player. I can hit my start position. And then I can right click and copy all of those. So then I go into level 5 here, and then I will paste. Now check that out. I have all of this stuff is already pre-made for me. I got a finish line over here. I got start point. I got my user. I've got, oh, I have 2 cameras. That's going to cause an issue. So under, you can see them right here. I'll zoom in a little bit. These little guys right here are cameras. These are the player view. So if I look inside here, luckily for us at the moment, it's defaulting to the one that's over the cube, but this can still cause some confusion in various applications and programs. So we have our main camera right here. I'm just going to go up and delete this main camera right there, so I only have that one. Cool. So we have our floor, player cube with the camera that follows it, start position, and finish line. If I look at player cube, it already has all of the attributes that it had in the other scene attached to it. So it knows that the player is the player cube, the start position is start position, forward speed is 20, all that stuff is all great, the color, everything. So if I hit save and I press play on scene on level 5, there I go. And you can see that the scripts still work. Game started, hit the floor almost immediately, and then I have finished and won. Cool. So here's our new scene. From this, we can start laying out kind of however we want, same way that we did before, our level. So I can take my prefab of barrier, drag it in. Still wants to be a little bit low there, which is unfortunate. That was a problem we had before, but that's easy enough to fix. You can go in here, Y, where it says 0.5, and just hit 1, and now it's all set. So, same as we did before, down at Y, make it so that it's 2-dimensional, scroll out a little bit, and just start copy and pasting a few of these all over the place. Copy, paste. There's some. Make an interesting level that's kind of difficult. Maybe a little bit more difficult than before. This isn't a particularly difficult level, but you know, whatever. And there we go. All right, let's play test it. Smash, still resets, and still resets on that level, which is kind of nice, right? Finish, still works, and we're all good. So that is how you create a new scene inside Unity. What we'll notice, however, is that at the end of level 4, our original level, if I play this, it still does not transition into the next level. So what we have to do next is figure out how to take this scene and then on the finish line event, transition into the next scene that we want to have up in the queue. And that's using a feature called the Scene Manager. We'll go over that in the next video.